Hi everybody, this is Leona, the Good Nurse, and I'm coming to you with a card share video as promised. So this first one that you're looking at right now is a Get Well card that I made using my Nurse Anya stamp. I did this particular card in orange and blue because I'm sending this one to Mr. Jeremy Lin of the New York Knicks. Says Get Well on the bottom there, and I'm sure I mentioned it before one of my videos before that I'm a big Knicks fan, so I'm going to send this one to him. I tried to color Anya, Nurse Anya, in an Asian skin tone, so I used Copics for these, and I colored her in using the flesh tone, and then I went over it lightly with the buttercup yellow to kind of get the yellowish cast to her skin. So I hope that's good enough. And then I put some highlights in her hair, not the the standard highlighting techniques that everybody uses. I'm still not comfortable with that, and I have to get a few more Copics and practice that some more. So basically I color my Copics images in flat, and then when I do the hair, I put two tones in. So anyway, that's a Recollections flower that's in white and some orange bling in the center. And I'm sorry if my hands are shaky. So that's this one. And I'm going to have to, it looks like now I'm going to have to do another card, another Get Well card, and send that to Iman Shumpert. So I'll hold on to this for a few more days until I get that card out. The next grouping of cards I have here, let me get that together. I did these cards in the pink and green theme. I saw a video from Nurse Tara, and she did a box that was pink and green. I thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to try that color combination for myself. So I did this particular grouping of cards with Kenny K downloads, and the paper stack that I used was Cherry Limeade from Die Cuts with a View, and I also used a couple of other bits of paper. So here's the first one in this particular grouping. This is a birthday card. The green card base that she's on is called Silky Smooth from Die Cuts with a View. And originally I had stamped the sentiment on the paper itself, but the paper kept the ink wet and it kept smudging, so I had to stamp it on a piece of paper that would let it dry, and I put that there. So that's a Martha Stewart butterfly and a Jolie's heart sticker right there, and I put some bling in the corners. And on this particular card I did a little photo mat on the inside. And I have some flat back pearls. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. Let me apologize right now for the shakiness of my hands and the shifting. I'm trying to get this centered in the frame properly. So anyway, this is a pink and green. That's the first one of that set. And the card blanks that I used are the ones that I got from Michaels, and that's the glitter card blanks. This one here is another pink and green one. The flower that you see right there, I punched with a Martha Stewart punch. That's one half of the embroidery set that she has out right now. Again, Cherry Limeade paper, and I colored the young lady in with pink and green. And the one thing I noticed with these images from Kenny K is that a lot of them have these areas where you can put the highlights. It's like you tell you where to put the highlights in. And so, for people that are new to coloring like me and starting to catch on to the highlights and things, that's really helpful. Like, for instance, on her boots. You can see where I colored in the light pink and the dark pink. So that's that one. And these cards don't have any sentiments on them or inside of them yet. once I decide to use them, I'll stamp it with something. So this one, I think her name is Miss Bodacious. And the paper that she's on behind there is from the Shimmer Stack Die Cuts with the View. And this one is Wicked Wanda. Again, with the highlights, all I had to do was just color it in the appropriate places. And her makeup is a little dark. You can really see her eyes, but I went a little dark with the makeup, which I shouldn't have since I was coloring her in so darkly. But I put some highlights in on the lipstick, hoping you can see it. And I played around with some of them, colored the eyes in blue and green and whatever. So that's this particular grouping. The next grouping I have is cards that I'm going to send out for Mother's Day. And these cards, I did them all very similar. And I used K & Company's Sweet Nectar stack with this. And they're all in pretty much this theme. I stamped them on the inside. And I put Thinking of You on the front. This one here is for my aunt. My aunt is a mature woman, so I put the little gray streaks in the hair. Another Kenny K download. This one is called Fashionista. A Recollections flower with a stick pin. And the Martha Stewart butterflies covered in stickles. And then I have that EK Success 3-in-1 punch, the one that you layer. And I covered that with stickles also. And I put some bling in the corners. This one in the same theme is called Sweet Melissa. On the top there is my attempt to make a border. This one is going to a friend of mine. So flowers and butterflies again. These are Recollections flowers, a different size. I put a miniature stick pin in this one and some Recollections bling along the side. So I don't know if I mentioned it. This is a miniature stick pin that I did. And this one is a large size, a regular size stick pin. This one here, I'm backtracking, I'm sorry. Also, the bling on here, I put I used my IROC tool and I put a piece of bling on her necklace and where I thought an earring should go. It wasn't an ear on this, drawn on this piece. So, or was it? No, there's no earring drawn on this piece. So I just put a piece of bling on there with my IROC tool where I thought the earring should go. And on the necklace too. This one here, the same thing. I accidentally stamped the sentiment upside down, so I had to cover it up with the flower. I put the stick pin on there. This lady, since she had her belly out, I decided to take a piece of bling and stick it in the belly button area. So she's got a belly jewel. And pretty much the same thing with the butterflies and the stickles. And I did a little inside border on this one because I was having a difficult time laying the paper down straight on these card blanks. And again, these are card blanks I got from Michaels. I was having a little bit of trouble, so I just decided to use it to make a border. So I wouldn't have to cut off that paper and throw it away. So the last one is going to my sister-in-law. And again, Sweet Melissa, with earring and a piece of bling for the necklace, flowers and stickles on the butterflies, a miniature stick pin, and I did a border on this one, and that's the other half of the Martha Stewart punch, the embroidery. Let me show you what that looks like a little better if you can't get a good look at it on the card. This is it right here. And that comes in a set. I got it from HSN, and I must have gotten the last one because right after I ordered it, I went back to check on my order and the item number and everything, and they said out of stock. So hopefully by now they've gotten it back in stock. It's a real nice one. So those are the cards that I did. I plan on doing some more cards with the Glam Gal stack. So I got some more downloads and I've colored them in that particular color. The Glam Gal stack is pinks and purples and turquoise with some silver in it. So that's the theme that I'm coloring these images in. So here's one. And her hair isn't supposed to be gray, it's supposed to be platinum blonde. So I've just colored it in that theme. I'm not exactly sure what else I'm going to do to her yet. Here's another one. And I put the pink in her hair. And this is the basketball image I'm going to use to make the next Get Well card that I'm going to send. I'm going to color him in and do the orange and blue theme again on this one. And I'll share those cards with you when I'm finished. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good weekend.